Sahih al-Bukhari 531. Narrated Anas. The Prophet said, "Whenever any one of you offers his prayer, he is speaking in private to his Lord. So he should not spit to his right but under his left foot." Qatada said, "He should not spit in front of him but to his left or under his feet." And Shubi'ah said, "He should not spit in front of him, nor to his right but to his left or under his foot." Anas said, "The Prophet said, he should neither spit in the direction of his Qibla nor to his right but to his left or under his foot." Sahih al-Bukhari 532. Narrated Anas. The Prophet said, "Do the prostration properly and do not put your forearms flat with elbows touching the ground like a dog. And if you want to spit, do not spit in front, nor to the right, for the person in prayer is speaking in private to his Lord." Sahih al-Bukhari 533, 534. Narrated Abu Huraira and Abdullah bin Umar. Allah's Messenger said, "If it is very hot, then pray the Zuhr prayer when it becomes a bit cooler, as the severity of the heat is from the raging of the hellfire." Sahih al-Bukhari 535. Narrated Abu Dhar. The Mu'adhin, call-maker, of the Prophet, pronounced the Adhan, call, for the Zuhr prayer, but the Prophet said, "Let it be cooler, let it be cooler." Or said, "Wait, wait, because the severity of heat is from the raging of the hellfire." In severe hot weather, pray when it becomes a bit cooler and the shadows of hillocks appear. Sahih al-Bukhari 536, 537. Narrated Abu Huraira. The Prophet said, "In very hot weather delay the Zuhr prayer till it becomes a bit cooler, because the severity of heat is from the raging of the hellfire. The hellfire of hell complained to its Lord, saying, 'O Lord, my parts are eating, destroying one another.' So Allah allowed it to take 2 breaths, one in the winter and the other in the summer. The breath in the summer is at the time when you feel the severest heat, and the breath in the winter is at the time when you feel the severest cold." Sahih al-Bukhari 538. Narrated Abu Sa'id. That Allah's Messenger said, "Pray Zuhr prayer when it becomes a bit cooler, as the severity of heat is from the raging of the hellfire." Sahih al-Bukhari 539. Narrated Abu Dhar al-Ghafar. We were with the Prophet on a journey, in the Mu'adhin, call-maker for the prayer, wanted to pronounce the Adhan, call, for the Zuhr prayer. The Prophet said, "Let it become cooler." He again, after a while, wanted to pronounce the Adhan, but the Prophet said to him, "Let it become cooler till we see the shadows of hillocks." The Prophet added, "The severity of heat is from the raging of the hellfire, and in very hot weather pray Zuhr when it becomes cooler." Sahih al-Bukhari 540. Narrated Anas bin Malik. Allah's Messenger came out as the sun declined at midday and offered the Zuhr prayer. He then stood on the pulpit and spoke about the hour, day of judgment, and said that in it there would be tremendous things. He then said, "Whoever likes to ask me about anything, he can do so, and I shall reply as long as I am at this place of mine." Most of the people wept, and the Prophet said repeatedly, "Ask me." Abdullah bin Hudafa as-Sami stood up and said, "Who is my father?" The Prophet said, "Your father is Hudafa." The Prophet repeatedly said, "Ask me." Then Umar knelt before him and said, "We are pleased with Allah as our Lord, Islam as our religion, and Muhammad as our Prophet." The Prophet then became quiet and said, "Paradise and hellfire were displayed in front of me on this wall just now, and I have never seen a better thing than the former, and a worse thing than the latter. May Allah grant us goodness and keep us on straight path."